Hello, my friend. Imagine holding a 300-page book in your hands, feeling both the excitement of new knowledge and the challenge before you. The idea of finishing such a book in a single evening may seem daunting, maybe even impossible. But with the right strategies, mindset, and preparation, you can conquer that challenge and walk away with a deep understanding of the material. Let's explore exactly how you can read a 300-page book in one evening and actually retain what matters most. First, let's talk about preparation. Before you even open the book, take a moment to set your intention. Ask yourself, why do you want to read this book tonight? Are you trying to absorb its main ideas for a class, prepare for a meeting, or simply satisfy your curiosity? By clarifying your purpose, you'll be able to tailor your reading approach, making it more focused and efficient. Next, create an environment that is conducive to deep reading. Find a quiet, comfortable spot where you won't be distracted. Put your phone on silent, close unnecessary browser tabs, and let others know you'll be unavailable for the next several hours. Have a bottle of water and light snacks nearby to keep you refreshed without breaking your flow. Set a timer for short breaks every hour, allowing both your mind and eyes to rest. Now take a look at the book itself. Examine the cover, read the back, and scan the table of contents. This gives you a mental map of where you're headed. Identify the chapters or sections that seem most important or relevant to your goal. If you're reading for a test, focus on chapters that are most likely to be covered. If you're reading for enjoyment or general knowledge, prioritize the parts that interest you most. Before you begin reading line by line, start with a technique called pre-reading or skimming. Flip through the pages, glancing at headings, subheadings, bolded terms, and any summaries or bullet points. Pause at illustrations, graphs, or charts, absorbing the information they provide. This process should only take about 15 to 20 minutes, but it will give you a framework for understanding the book's structure and main arguments. Now it's time to dive in. Instead of reading every word, read strategically. Focus on the introduction and conclusion of each chapter, as these often contain the author's main points. Read the first and last sentences of each paragraph, which usually summarize key ideas. If you encounter a section that seems particularly important or confusing, slow down and read it more thoroughly. Otherwise, keep moving briskly, always asking yourself, is this information helping me achieve my purpose? As you read, take brief notes. Jot down main ideas, compelling quotes, or questions that arise. You can do this in the margins of the book, in a separate notebook, or on your phone. Creating these notes not only helps you remember what you've read, but also keeps you actively engaged with the material. To maintain your energy and focus, use the Pomodoro technique. Read for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. During your break, stretch, hydrate, or step outside for a breath of fresh air. After 4 cycles, take a longer break of 15 to 20 minutes. This approach helps prevent mental fatigue and keeps your mind sharp. If you come across passages that are dense or difficult to understand, don't get stuck. Mark them and move on. If time permits, you can return to these sections later. Often, understanding will come more easily once you've grasped the broader context. Another powerful strategy is to read with a question in mind. If you're reading for a specific purpose, phrase it as a question. What are the key arguments the author makes about climate change? Or, how does this book explain the rise of social media? As you read, keep searching for answers. This active approach keeps you engaged and helps you filter out less relevant information. It's also helpful to leverage technology. If the book is available in digital format, use features like search, highlight, and note-taking. You can quickly find keywords, revisit important passages, and organize your notes efficiently. Some e-readers even offer built-in dictionaries or text-to-speech features, which can save time and boost comprehension. Don't underestimate the power of speed reading techniques. Practice using your finger or a pen to guide your eyes along the lines, which can help you read faster without sacrificing understanding. Try to minimize subvocalization, the habit of silently pronouncing every word, as this can slow you down. Instead, Focus on groups of words or entire phrases at a time. As you progress through the book, periodically pause and summarize what you've read in your own words. This could be aloud, in writing, or even mentally. Summarizing helps consolidate your memory and highlights areas where you may need to review. Remember that comprehension is more important than completion. If you find yourself losing focus or skimming too quickly, slow down. It's better to fully grasp the main concepts than to finish every single page with little understanding. Trust yourself to make choices about which sections to engage with deeply and which to move past more quickly. When you reach the end of the book, take a moment to reflect. Review your notes, revisit any marked passages, and consider how the book's main ideas connect to your original purpose. Ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I learned? How can I apply this knowledge? If you're reading for a class or presentation, prepare a brief summary or outline to solidify your understanding. It's also valuable to discuss the book with someone else, even if only for a few minutes. Explaining what you've read forces you to organize your thoughts and can reveal gaps in your understanding. If you don't have someone handy, try writing a short review or sharing your insights online. Finally, recognize that the goal isn't just to say you've finished a 300-page book in one evening. It's to extract meaningful knowledge and insights. With practice, you'll find that your reading speed and comprehension both improve, making future reading sessions even more effective. In summary, reading a 300-page book in one evening is entirely possible with the right approach. Set a clear intention, create a focused environment, and preview the book to build a mental map. Skim for structure, read strategically for the main ideas, and take short notes to keep your mind engaged. Use pacing techniques like the Pomodoro method, leverage technology if available, and focus on comprehension over completion. Reflect and summarize at the end to cement your understanding. Approach each book as an opportunity, not just a challenge. With these strategies, you'll not only finish more books, but also transform the way you learn and engage with the world. Happy reading!